Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. It's Thursday, so we have another stream, just another one. We go continue to with Friday or not. Actually I don't know anymore. I'm a bit confused, and also all my people here in the chat have different colors. I don't know why that is, but yeah, everyone, welcome to the stream. Joe Trimboli is here. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Also, Michael, good evening all. So, welcome to the stream. And then Dirkster, good evening or something. So, welcome to the stream, mate. Also, Eddie is here, and welcome. Third at night, and welcome to the stream as well. So, today we fly here from Styria in Slovenia to Riga in Latvia. So last week we landed here with a 146-300 with On Air company, and we will depart here at this airport once again. So this is a BAe airport. Also Riga in Latvia is a BAe airport. So we will check that out as well. Something new for today, we have NEWSKY. It's a virtual airline that you can start up or fly for. There are a lot of virtual airlines there, so you can join them or you can start your own. And yeah, we'll check that out today. I did already 2 flights with that program today, because you need to fly at least 1 flight and 1 hour for the company from the site itself, just to get familiar with it. I did 2 flights. The first one was a very good one, second one was a disaster. But I was able to start my own company. So for the people that are interested, you can always join. The link is in Discord, and not on the YouTube channel, but yeah, I will provide the link if you want. Right, you joined my airline. Oh, nice. I didn't see that yet, so thank you very much. And Michael, glad you are all here. Drexler, Joe, Kind of Night, Eddie, and Davey. Yes, thank you very much, mate. I'm glad to be here as well. I will put down the webcam so you can see me. So today we fly with 146-300 with KLM. Also, another company is loaded up, so we have actually 2 programs loaded up. Yeah, but one air company is already loaded, so that is one thing. So here we have our plane, the KLM 146-300. We have Michael right here in the Neo. Then we have Knight and Phoenix. We have Derkster right here in the 737-800, I believe. And then we have another Neo with Joe. Joe, welcome, and a very good morning to you. It's very early for him. So yeah, we have a long flight today, 1 hour and 59 minutes to Riga in Latvia. So yeah, let's start. So the first thing what I need to do, actually I need to go to NEWSKY, and yeah, normally we can do. So this is my 2 flights actually that I did, though the second one was not yeah, fantastic. So yeah, we have Vitals Productions, and we can actually manage that, and we can also go to yeah, make our list. We can make every day a flight at a specific hour. We can set that, but for the live streams we do just like this: book a flight, free flight, because for my airline that's also available. I can turn that off if I want. We get our flight number right here. Then we have a departure airport that we need to put in, so that's LJMB. So that is Maribor airport. And then we go to EVRA, so that's Riga. So there's also an app that you can download it. You have also the website. This is the app. So we choose the aircraft. For now, I just one aircraft, and that's the 146-300 we fly today. Departure is UTC, so that's always 2 hours behind of me. And then we will say, let's say 19, and then 40. Let's say that. Okay, because that's very important, because you get penalties for that if you leave too early or too soon. This is the time start actually when you start your engines pushback and start engines, not when you take off. So there we go. So we close that, then we just book a flight like this, and now we are good to go. So we prepare the aircraft. Actually, we just need to click here, start flight. There we go, start flight. And then it check everything what you do and what you have already done. So yeah. So back to the aircraft. Dexter, hello with Walls Productions. Hello Dexter, thank you for joining. And glad tonight you joined aircraft, the airline. So thank you very much. And Dexter, the 800. All right. I thought I saw that. It was a bit far from here to see that. You see Joe, and yeah. But I thought it was the 800. Michael joining the airlines. All right, nice, thank you. So for tomorrow, let me know which plane you like to fly, because I need to lease some planes then if you want to use it tomorrow, because today we cannot I cannot do anything anymore about it. But for tomorrow, let me know in Discord what plane you like to have, so then I try to lease some planes, and then we all can fly our favorite plane. Michael, application pending. Okay, I will check after. So if you are interested, from tomorrow we can fly everyone on that company. So all right, our base is in Liège in Belgium, but for the free flights you can start everywhere and fly everywhere, you know. All right, so we jump into the cockpit and we start also our boarding, because we need to depart or start engines at 9:40. Okay, request boarding. Requested. You will see not any passengers. That's a bit of a bummer, but the rest is working. Okay, there's also a poll that I put it up for tutorial for the 146, the PMDG 737, or just farming simulator on Wednesday 26. Why those people are loaded so fast? All right, we go here. What we need first: external power available, so we turn that on. Batteries 1 and 2, and then we can go right here. Brake fans. Don't use that list where everyone is talking about. I just do it my way, and if I do a tutorial about this, it's also just my way, the simple way, and yeah. But I believe in my way. Beacon light on. It's a bit early. For everything what you do wrong in this NEWSKY, you get penalties for everything. You need to read the things where you get penalties for. Yeah, it's a lot. So I get a lot of penalties for sure. So we can also turn those things on, and then we go to seatbelt sign. Galley is on as well. Right, we need to open that thing here. Okay. Also cargo I need to open. I click twice. So yeah, NEWSKY is for free for now, at least, or remains free, but will come some DLCs or something in that thing, and that you need to pay then. Also, if you have a virtual airline, the founder needs to pay a little bit. Not now yet, but that will come in the future. That's what I said about it. Alright. So everything is on for now. Then we can go and get rid of the yoke, also the EFB for a second, because I need to clear that EFB back, and then we can also turn a little bit, because now I don't need to stop things, but if it gets dark we need that. Alright, flight directors on, this on, and the other side, this on, and right here as well. Then we can go to our flight plan. Michael, you should make your own livery. Yes, I was already thinking a long time of that, but before I was in iRacing and I was always making the liveries for my team and for myself, but I'm not used to make liveries for the airplanes. It's a little bit different, and yeah, it will take some time to learn it for the planes then. That is what it makes it difficult. And then yeah, maybe if I find someone that want to make a livery for me, then it's very welcome. So flight plan, we click right here from sim brief, loads the flight plan. Everything should be fine. Yeah. Michael, for the airlines, yes, indeed. So if someone knows how to make liveries, let me know if you are interested to make some liveries for me. So execute, and then we go to the departure. Oh yeah, that crashed to desktop when I was flying with this plane. I did a test flight a little bit, and that crashed to desktop. So that's not promising. So we take off at runway 32. We go to goal V3H, and that's goal V3H. That's this one, and we execute. Then we go to index again. Then we go to arrival. Arrival will be at runway at 36. That's ILS 36, and we go to gun 2 feet. 2 feet. And to V. There we go, and we can execute as well. So then we go to the next page, and I need to have my little nav map because we have one disk one, but we can just clear that. So Cracky to Gunta, that's a direct actually, so we can delete or clear that disk on. Execute, and then we go to the next page, and then we see a runway right here. I thought I could put in another one. It's 718 nautical miles that we fly today. I think we can put in RA, and then 400, and we place that right here. Okay, that's good. We can execute that, and then we check our this page, and the progress page, 718 nautical miles. It's the correct one that we have, because there were other waypoints that I have a lot of the same things, and then I didn't know which one I need to choose, and then that even 8,000 nautical miles, so there was something wrong. Alright, so next page, there we go. We can turn this on as well, here as well. Power on, and we can do the test. That is also alright. We can turn the temperature, brake temperature on. It's 11 degrees here. Then we also turn on our transponder. Good. Cruising altitude 31,000 feet for today, so we put it on 31,000 feet. And this is my favorite plane. I really like to fly this one. but some people are a bit scared of that missing of the auto throttle. Now, yeah, I'm also looking forward to the RG, and that has auto throttle and make it your life a little bit easier. So we will actually take off with flaps 30. That's what we will do. Okay, so far so good. So 17. So we have still 23 minutes to do before we do the pushback. 23 minutes to go. Because we cannot do it too early, and we can also not do it too late. Okay, now she's starting to repeat all the things, so that we close the doors. Otherwise, she starts repeating that. Come on, come on. Doors. Doors. Okay. Also, the shocks can go. In the meantime, I will check our poll because I'm very interested in that poll. So it says 57% for the PMDG, 737. All right, 29 for the 146 and 14 for Farming Simulator, 22. So 7 votes so far. So thank you guys for voting. Also 7 likes. Thank you, thank you. So guys, let me know how far you are, and then we can continue. In the meantime, I will check the NEWSKY. No, I cannot check that now. I need to check it after because it's tracking everything. But like I said, from tomorrow, just let me know which plane you want to fly, and I will run some or release some planes, and then everyone can fly tomorrow in the virtual airline. Tonight at night already starting engines. Alright, alright. Yeah, maybe a little bit early. This plane, it goes very quick actually for me because I'm used to it already. It goes pretty quick. At night at the A320, so that's yeah, but we have two A320s. So which one you like? Is that the Neo or the Phoenix? Now, yeah, if you have a few planes and there is another available that nobody use, then you can always switch between the Phoenix and the Flaba wire. Yeah. But I try for tomorrow to give everyone a plane what they like to fly tomorrow, and we see from there, and then you can always switch from plane, and if there is a plane short, yeah, then we try to lease it. So I think I prepared everything already. So this is on, that's for later. Also this. Michael, what's the destination for tomorrow? UK. Tomorrow we fly to the UK. So actually from Victoria in Spain to Nottingham in the UK. That's our flight for tomorrow. I do that with the PMDG 737-800 with the DHL cargo, of course. So that's the real flight that I do from Spain, or from Victoria to Nottingham. Carmen Davis, good morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. I have my new laptop. Oh, congrats, mate. Congrats. Nice, nice, nice. Nice to hear that. That night will it be a flight from Liège? Nope, nope, not from Liège. No. And next week, Monday is already on YouTube, and also Tuesday is on YouTube, and Thursday. So the whole week actually is already on YouTube. So yeah, from Liège, no flights yet, but our base for the flight for the virtual airline is Liège. But we'll do as soon as possible a flight to Liège or from Liège. Carwin, the laptop is smaller, and Dexter, hello, Carwin Davis, congrats on the laptop. Also, quite a nice congrats, Carwin and Dexter, back and starting engines. Carwin Davis, hi everyone. So, welcome, welcome, mate. So they are starting the engines already. Joe, how far are you, mate? I think Joe is ready because he was already driving around before he actually rejoined. He was moving around from somewhere. I think it was from the runway to the parking spot. It was like a little sneaking around. Joe is ready. Okay, it's 23. We prepare for pushback. We will a little bit early, but we will do the pushback. All right. So I will get penalty points for that. So we go to GSX, and then we do the prepare for pushback. Coming 569 for your laptop. All right, right. Well, it's a high price, of course. But yeah, if you really need one and or want one, yeah, you need to spend some money.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Oh, I forgot something, guys. My APU is not running. APU start. All right, we'll do that. That goes very quick, actually. Oh, forgot that.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So it's a 1 hour and 59 minutes, so it's pretty long. But I had no other option. And Karin, did you already put some games on your laptop, or you will not do that? So APU is available with APU Air, and then also APU generator, and for that we need to turn off the external power. There we go. And then we can also release ground power. There we go. So APU available. Seat belts is correct. Alright. Tail to the left or something. Let me check. Yeah, tail to the left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Oh, and that pin is here. I forgot it. Parking brake release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay. So we will do the pushback first, and then we will start the engines. Kevin gives me time to shower. Give me shower. They said it put games, it wastes a lot of gigabytes and it gets laggy. Yeah. So there we have already the planes. Also for Dexter, I know he is a fan of the A310. Next week it's a little bit of a A310 week. So that is yeah, Monday we have a A310 flight, and also Thursday we have an A310 flight. And there's somewhere another one planned. Hey, where you guys going? Kevin, I just said I use it to watch things. Okay. And then Dexter, oh cool, looking forward to that, yes. So next week, 2 flights with A310, and then I think the week after also 1. And then we fly, I don't know anymore. I mean, the planes are all waiting for Davy. Yeah, I'm the last one today, but I could not depart too soon, because it gives me always penalty. Dexter, I've been clean the A310 a little recently. Well, for me, I was not using it a lot, and I want to do a few flights with it, so I get familiar with that plane once again. Carmen, they are all saying, can we go now? Well, I will destroy someone's wing here. So that's Michael.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brakes. Are they set? I don't know.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Alright. So we will start up the engines now. Sorry for waiting, guys. Right, we start with engine number 4. Engine pumps on. There we go. Bram, good evening everyone. So welcome Bram. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for your joining. And then the cabin, no wheels on Latam and front. Nope, no wheels. Not necessary. Okay, if we add fuel here. Oh, damn. Sorry. Fuel.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
So that is the on-air company that you hear. So we're starting engine and number 4. Ricardo, hello guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And then Karin, Miss Lazy on board. Yes, indeed, indeed. And then good night. This flight is very important to me. If my PC doesn't freeze, it means that all is okay. Yes. Oh. Do we have a problem? No. Okay, engine number 4 started. We start engine number 3. In the meantime, we give a confirmation of good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
So, okay, add fuel. There we go. Now we just wait until engine number 3 is started, then we can go to engine number 2. So in the 747 you can start all 2 engines at the same time. In this one you can only start 1 engine at a time.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Alright. Engine number 2.
Left is clear.
Start.
Right is clear.
Now we wait for that. Come and be right back. Have a shower. Alright. So enjoy, mate. Ricardo, a little update. My fever is still at 40. Still at the hospital, but I'm much better than yesterday. Well, that's already good to hear. And hopefully the fever will go away very quickly, so you can go home. Adding fuel, starting engine number 2. And I hope I don't have a crash to the desktop like yeah, an hour before the stream, or an hour and a half. So yeah, not good. Eight minutes. Actually, the time is already counted because it's from when the first engine started. So yeah, doesn't matter anymore. So we can start on number 1 as well. And then we will add fuel at around 20. And there we go.
Maribor ground KLM 110 request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
KLM 110 taxi 2 and hold short of runway tree 2 using taxiway 5 Charlie Bravo cross runway tree 21. Contact tower on 119.205 when ready.
So engine
Taxi
number
hold
1
short
is
runway
starting up.
2 using taxiway 5 Charlie Bravo cross runway tree 21 KLM 110.
Sorry guys that you need to wait a bit. But I've double work. Okay, engine number 1 is ready as well. Then we can turn that thing off. What else we need? So we start once again here. Engine pump. And then also packs on. Generator 1 and 4. That's good. And then we can start those up as well. Taxi lights. And this needs to be on as well. Okay, so I believe we are clear. We set flaps to 30. That's 18. That's 24. And that is 30. Ricardo, doctor told me that in maximum 1 week I will be okay. So that's good to hear. Dexter, no worries, and that night no problem. I have enough extra fuel. Well, I have also 1 hour extra fuel. So okay, I believe everything is ready. So just the last check if that is clear. Yes, yes, yes. Clear. Clear. Back if you bleed. So if you stays on until we are in the air. Beacon light. Strobe we cannot forget. Okay. So parking brake off, and then we taxi to runway 32 for our departure. Also taxi speeds, you get penalties for it if you exceed the taxi speed of 15 knots or something, or 20, depending where. So for everything. That's a good way to learn, I believe. So we will short here for a second, and then we prepare our plane further.
KLM 110 ready for straight out departure at runway tree 2.
Right.
KLM 110 QNH tree 0
Those on.
wind calm,
Landing
straight out
lights
departure approved.
on,
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2.
and then we can go.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 2 KLM 110.
So with my favorite plane, takeoff will be a little bit of an issue. Hopefully we have runway enough, because we have how much planes? 6. Also, you need to be in the center of the runway. You get also penalty points for that if you don't do that correct. So always be on the center on takeoff and landing always. The extra, the LATAM looks a bit like a Segway and not front wheel. Yes, indeed. They are missing. So there is my squadron. Very nice. When I'm on the line like this, I need to find my middle point on my window here. So guys, if you line up, just line up very closely to each other, that we don't waste too much space, because when I took off I had not much space left with this plane, so yeah. Ricardo, where is the radar in the British Aerospace 146? Well, the weather radar is on the center console, and for the rest there is nothing. But actually it's not working. Here is Knight at Night. The first one was Michael, this is Knight at Night. Then we have Dexter in the Boeing 737-800. And then we have Mr. Joe. Where's Mr. Joe? Oh, Ryanair. Dexter, are you flying Ryanair? Oh, there's Joe with the Neo. It's actually a little bit a coincidence, because if you read everything, the instructions on NEWSKY, they are talking about butter landings. Butter landings are not good, really. So they have levels in landing rates, and at one point there is written like an Irish carrier or something. I don't know exactly how it is. I was wondering which company that they were referring to. That was not a good landing. Alright, I will try this. Is that enough space, guys? Yeah, that's more than enough. Just need to make sure I can take off. This is this is not good. So flaps 30, I cannot set more. I have 33, but that's for landing. Yoke visible. Lights are out. What is this? Brake fans on. Good, good. Then we do a config check. Everything is fine. We can trim a little bit. Guys, let me know when you are ready, then we can depart. Dexter is ready. Alright. You can see those flaps here. It's very nice if it's raining, and you can go under it and you have a nice cover. Ricardo Volpe, who is flying Ryanair, that is Dexter. Dexter, Knight, how you can keep the plane centered on takeoff? Yeah, steering with your rudder is the only way how to do it. And in this 146, it's really hard to do because also it likes to go to one side with the wings, so it's very hard to do. And yeah, I have also a little bit of it goes always to the left my joystick, so there's something wrong with it. Michael is ready. So I believe everyone is ready. We just wait for the screenshot, and then if I get confirmation from Ignite, we will deploy. So yeah, the Latam is the only one without nose wheel. Joe is ready, Knight ready, screenshot taken. Alright, Dexter, Ricardo, Dexter, thanks for flying Ryanair for me. Will be your co-pilot for today. We're ready when you are, Captain. So there we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. Power up first, full power, and then I need to leave here. I have no call outs. Alright, 3 and 2, 1. There we go. We will see how hard it is to keep it centered. For now it's okay, but once we get more speed, then we have issues. Hopefully we have space enough. Yes, we have plenty of space. V1, rotate.
Airborne time off.
Positive rate of climb, gear up. And we go to flaps 24. Flaps 18. Right, let be a token. Flaps we are going directly to 0, so that's also okay. And now we need to make speed. I will put the names on, and there are a lot here. So Knight is there, all in math, so Joe right there. And then where we have Jackson right there. And there we have Michael right there. No, don't pin Michael. Okay, okay, so... Oh, and we are speeding already. No, 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 we need to climb. We need to climb. We need to climb. We are speeding. We get penalty pointed already. I really need to climb now. Then we go to MPT. The flaps retracted, landing gear retracted 6,000 feet under the 250 knots and climbing 31,000 feet. So Ricardo, I will be back in going to eat some hospital food. Alright, enjoy it. Bon appetit. And then Dexter, as soon as suitable production says go, I started rolling. Just need to keep an eye on our speed. We didn't set our QNH. That's penalty point. Just didn't set the correct QNH. A lot of penalty points. You will see that on the end of the flight. I will show you what we got. 9,800 feet. Reaching 10,000 feet, the lights can come off.
On 124.4. Good day.
124.4 for KLM 110.
Alright.
Vienna Center KLM 11010,600 feet.
And then we go to the APU. You can turn off APU air. You can also APU generator turn off. And then we can also turn the APU off as well. And then we can actually turn those on. And everything should be fine. Don't bang too hard. Next, it's just me or it's a very breezy. I have no clue. I get messages, but and then there's Ricardo, hello, you're welcome. So breezy. It's 5 knots at the moment. So there we have Michael, Knight, Joe, 6005, and then there's right there. Almost 14,000 feet. Oh, I forgot something. November. Alright, so we are on our route to Riga, so it will take around 1 hour and 59 minutes. Tonight I can see Betsy flying in full speed, you know, and then Karin, you're back. Welcome back, mate. Nice to have you back. Oh, and there is also something surprising. When I started up everything today to prepare the stream, I saw that we had something different. So I started up Nightbot, and we had a different top chatter. So who is the top chatter for now? Kevin, I like how they flies planes. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I like to fly planes, and if you like it to see me fly, yeah, that's very nice. And Dexter, why am I speeding and like? Hang on. Kevin, Joe, nope, not Joe, not Joe. So there is a little bit more competition now, so between Karin and Joe, but there is also a third one. Karin, Knight at night? No, not Knight at night. Maybe it's also in the competition, because I think everything is a little bit close to each other. Okay, Dexter at Ricardo Volpe, why doesn't it always ask me to reset my MCP? Oh, I have to. Karin, Dexter, yes. Mr. Dexter is the new top chatter since yesterday. Or since when I started it up it again, because I was looking at last night, it was still the same, but when I started it up now, it was Dexter. So, congrats Dexter. But I think Dexter is a bit busy with his plane, so he will not hear it. Oh, you hear it. Dexter, am I top chatter? Yes, you are. So, congrats. Lol. Carmen, yes. Alright. Meantime, I check also the poll for today. And oh, we have Farming Simulator is coming back. So 43% together with the 737 tutorial, both 43%. And British Aerospace 146 is behind with 14%. So yeah, I guess it will be one of the two. 14 votes for now. Thank you guys for voting. And the extra Carvin is all the showers you take, you are losing time in chat. John Roberto, congrats. Yes. And when speaking, you speak a lot and you do live streams, you get so very, very, very thirsty. And you are in a climb and you need to wait a long time before you reach top of the descent, and then you need to manage your speed as well, and so it takes a long time before you can grab some vitamins. Oh, yeah. It's suffering. Carvin, well, I need a shower as a staff here. It comes after 8 AM. Alright. John Roberto, what did you say? Well, yeah, and if you are flying, you have not always the possibility to take something to drink. And then, yeah. And you are also talking. I'm also talking, so it's very thirsty. Okay, speed below 250, that's already something. 23,700 feet. And then Carvin, this I can hold my position as top shutter while I'm not here in the morning. And then direction to Jonah, hello. Direction to Carvin, thank you. And Knight at night is already in front of me. I didn't see that. I didn't see him passing me. But he's right there. 24,000 feet. John Roberto, are you thirsty? Get your ass. And, my ass is already here, so I don't need to get that. It's the vitamins I need to get. Oh, Jerkster is also in front of me. Alright. Nice. Yeah, I have the slowest plane. I cannot climb so fast and go so fast. Jerkster coming, Davis, I'm sure you will usually. I don't chat all that much. So cruising altitude is at 31,000 feet, guys. If you want to go higher, no problem. But I cannot go higher than 31,000 feet with this plane. From 6,000 to go. So also Riga is a payware airport, and the one that we departed from was also a payware, but yeah, it's not so special. Of course, it's much better than the standard one, but yeah, I expected a bit more of it. Dexter, what speed are you going with the Boss Productions? Indicated 250, indicated, and ground speed 357. Here's the ground speed. 358. So that's the speed. I need to set the speed actually and the climb rate or the speed. I need to set that on takeoff, so we can climb and stay on the same speed all the way. And then yeah, the climb rate will change, but the speed always stays the same. So I cannot speed up actually like the 737 or the A320 do automatically. John Roberto, hello Director. So my speed is now 361. So the higher I go, the faster as well. Also with that NEWSKY, if you land with a with your fuel tanks pretty full, and that you have the maximum landing weight, that you are over it, then you get also penalty points. So I had that also with my last flight. It was a very short flight, and I just put something in of fuel, way too much of course, and I get penalty points for that. Let's see you. Hello. Stay off my bald head. 27,000 at 200 and 300 feet. Yeah, something like that. On fight.
KLM 110 contact Budapest Center on 120.375. Good day.
120.375 KLM
Cheers.
110. Budapest Center KLM 110 flight level 275.
Nice.
KLM 110
Very needed.
Budapest Center. Continue as planned.
Farming simulator 50%, 38 for the 737 tutorial. Alright. So it seems the farming simulator is more popular. Not at night, cheers, thank you very much. Cheers to you as well.
KLM 110 contact Vienna Center on 124.5.
Joe is don't say anything before he found the name. But Slovenia, that will be very difficult. Latvia as well. So I don't think I get a cheer from Joe today. Yeah. Dexter, cheers, plus. Thank you very much, Derek, sir. Alright, I need to stay here to watch QNH set standard. Always too late. So you will see how many penalty points I get for that. The little things. So Michael is in front of me as well. Dexter and Knight. And then we check out for Joe. And Joe is right there. 30,000 feet. So the most people here are a little bit afraid to fly the 146. I totally understand that. That's why I wanted to actually to give a tutorial for the 146 in my way, but also for the one for the 737, because there are so people that are not familiar with 737. So I wanted to give some information and just take it very slowly and do maybe a short flight with it and landing, but a lot of time to prepare the aircrafts. And then Jonah, good night everyone, safe landing all pilots. Thank you very much, have a wonderful night sleep pal, and see you next time. Alright, October on the 7 and 3 is 6. Alright. Almost 30,000 feet, 1,000 to go. I can tell you in meantime something about KLM. There's not much time anymore, but it will fit, I believe. Good night at John Roberto. So KLM, the call sign KLM is from the Netherlands, the Koninklijke Luchtvaartmaatschappij Air France KLM Group. That's the name of it. So they are founded in October 7, 1919. 1,000 to go. Group of part of Air France KLM. But they have also other groups, Air UK, KLM, Alps, KLM, City Hopper UK, KLM, XL, KLM UK, KLM, City Hopper, Nether Lines, and XP Airlines. So the base of main hub is Amsterdam Schiphol. They have 108 aircraft and 3 more coming. Average age is 13.3 years old, and official site is klm.com. They had the A310 in the past. They had 11 planes of that. They have also the A330, the 200 6 planes, and the 300 5 planes. Then they have also the Boeing 737-700. They have 6 planes, the 737-831 planes and 2 parked, and then also the 737-905. They have the 747, the 400. They have 3 planes of that type. They have also the Boeing 7, the 777, the 200, the 15 planes, and they have also the 300 ER 16 planes, and 3 more in the future. No, that's for the Dreamliner. Sorry. So the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the 10 series, they have 8 planes and 3 more in the future, and the 9 series, 13 planes. So that's the entire fleet of KLM.
123.825 for KLM 110.
Okay, so we are at cruising altitude. So we go to TGT, then we put the power down, we click here, and then put the reverse, the levers, thrust levers back, and then we slow down, and then we keep an eye on our speed. And there's a okay, good night to John Roberto. So ground speed is at 396 at the moment. We'll see how that will go here. If we can keep it like this, it will be perfect. So I just need to be a little bit in the cockpit, guys, just to check my speed. 399. And Joe, he always stays behind me. He's always a nice wingman. Wingman. So 30,000 feet, 620. We'll see what that will give. 402 knots ground speed. And everything is set properly. Anti-ice we don't need, I believe, for now. And we can go to our progress page, we turn off that yoke, and then we go to right here, progress page. There we can see 590 nautical miles, 1 hour and 27 minutes flight time. So that's it. Back here we have also a frequency, Let's go to the next page, and then we see arrival data. So that is not what we need. Where we find that those frequencies and stuff. I just need to look for it. Second page, WhatsApp, about database. No. Where I find that actually? Message. Direct. MCTU menu. That's also not the one. Data link. Weather. Status. There is a page where you can have all your information that you need. I cannot find it. We can see. Oh, is this what we need? No, because we also need our course. That's not it. Hold. Nope. Don't find it anymore. Good night, Dexter. What is your altitude? Arrival date. No. Oh, it's not here. I thought it was here. In meantime, we are going a little bit fast, so I need to turn that down. And we need to sync. There we go. Dexter, flight level 370, and then ignite at night is at 3 at 10. So hopefully we will not overspeed. Because I cannot go slower as this, or I need to use my speed brake, and that's not the thing that you like to use. Maybe we can use this. So 419 and ground speed. Good night, you and Joe are very close to each other. That's nice. Very still. I cannot see his plane. So we are not really that close. I see him on the map as well. We are not so really close. Alright, exact 31,000 feet. And then there's, oh, let me check. So I believe I found it actually, what I need to do. So we stay at 418. That's good. The maximum speed. Can go faster than this. So for the further news, we have just a flight AIRLINE Vulcan developer video sounds. Yeah, and we have also the QUADRANT released the Astro 1. So it's a little bit like a drone where you can sit in and fly around. Very simple thing actually, based on a prototype. But that is released. I thought it was €10 or something for that thing. Chetrokan, is that an EVRA? Yes, no. It's a British Aerospace 146-300. That is exactly this. Pretty much the same plane as EVRA RG 100. It looks the same, but this is the 146-300. That's the older version. The EVRA RG is the newer version of it. Model is similar, but the EVRA has a little bit of more power. Has also auto throttle, some instruments here, so we have more glass right here, and here they have also some differences. So, but it's a similar plane, just a little bit easier to use, I believe, especially to manage your speed. So that's the EVRA, but this one is the 146. And the Dragon, the Mini Jumbo, yes. I'm back from my breakfast. Alright. Dexter, 5 APUs. 5 APUs. Why you need 5 APUs? And Karin Davis said cheers. Thank you very much, Karin. Cheers to you as well. Tonight, what are your thoughts about the Astro 1? Well, I saw a video about it, so first look or something, or a review. I didn't watch it completely. The sound, for me, maybe it sounds real. It's a bit annoying sound. Yeah, it's a simple aircraft. Maybe yeah, you can have some fun with it. I didn't test it, I don't have it, but yeah. But for the things that I use it will not fit, because I do on air company and stuff like that. Yeah, and you cannot put a lot of cargo or passengers in that thing. But you can fly actually around everywhere, and you can just hover and enjoy the view. So for that, it's a nice thing, instead of you using your drone. There's the EVRA, basically the modernized 146, right? Yes, indeed. So the EVRA RG 100. Then you have the 75, 85 or something, and then the 100. They are the same as the 100, the 200, and the 300 from the 146. Just a little bit, updated and auto throttle. Also, auto land capabilities. So that is also included. No, this is available now. Already got it. So yeah, the Astro 1 is available, but the RG is still not available. I'm waiting for that. So Dexter, be right back. And then, oh, I got that. I'm confused. Carolina, today's battery crash search is rain all day, high of 15 degrees. So here in Belgium it was 7 degrees. Always rain on the wrong moment. When I need to pick up my son, it starts to rain very hard. So, but mostly it was dry. But only 57 degrees. I thought you meant EVRA RG. Phew. No, the Astra one. I was talking about that. But I gave the explanation about EVRA RG. And yeah, I'm really waiting for that plane. I like to have it, but also the Fokker 70 and 100. And it's just a coincidence that those planes are all from Just Flight. It's a coincidence. And then yeah, today we have also Miss Lazy on board. So welcome Miss Lazy. How do you do? Yeah. Speechless. Retrogan Microsoft Flight Simulator is real time, right? So if you fly far, you're really flying the same duration is in reality. On your question, real time, we are not flying in real time. You can fly in real time, but then it's dark now. But you mean actually 1 second in the sim is 1 second in real life, or 1 minute in the sim is 1 minute in real life. So I think that is what you mean. Yes. So those flight times are real. So if you want to fly from one place to another and in real time it takes 1 hour and 20 minutes, then in the sim it will be also around 1 hour and 20 minutes. Of course, all depending on wind conditions and weather conditions and stuff like that. So that we're gonna have fighter duration, yeah. So it's 1-to-1. It's all the same as in real life. And that's a good thing because it's a simulator. It simulates quite a lot, not everything, but yeah. Also the weather is simulated and as realistic and real as possible. And today we are flying with the virtual airline which was production with a NEWSKY. So that I saw that recently, a tutorial of it, and I now know who I saw, which video it was from the British Aviation Geek, I think it was. He has also an airline on it. And then yesterday or the day before, Sean mentioned that. So yeah, I checked it out. I did a test flight. I had two. And my first one was landing 150, a rating of 150. So that I was very happy with that. It was with the Phoenix. Just landing at Liège airport here in Belgium. I came from Frankfurt, but the flight time was a bit short. It was only 38 minutes. I needed 1 hour, so I needed to do a second flight. So I departed in Düsseldorf and landed again in Liège here in Belgium. But I didn't make a flight plan with SimBrief because that was already made for this flight here. And then ATC descended me to 30,000 feet and then even higher, but I really needed to descend. I was too late to descend. So yeah, that I got a lot of penalty points, but yeah, I had my 1 hour flight and I did 2 flights, so I could start my virtual airline. So for the people that are interested, welcome. Jetrock, and I would love this game, but I don't know if I have the patience. I think you will love this game or simulator for sure, and patience. In what way? In flight duration, or preparing everything and or learning everything, because there's a lot to learn. I don't know how far you are in that, but I needed to learn a lot. Also for this plane, I was not familiar with this plane, so you need to learn and invest some time to learn the things. YouTube is your friend. You find everything on YouTube. If you learn a plane, start a simulator and start a YouTube and watch a tutorial and do just the same steps. Do that a few times, and then you stop YouTube and you do it on your own the next time. And if you get stuck, then you watch further on YouTube, and that's how I do it. But you need to spend some time on it to learn the things. Yeah. And of course, if you are flying, if you are cruising, yeah. Some people do something else instead when they are cruising and they have a 4-hour flight. Instead of sitting 4 hours in front of your PC or Xbox, then you can go cutting grass or something, or cleaning the dishes, or whatever you want to do. So, and then Carvin Davis Jetrock, and I played this on my Xbox. So, also nice. I didn't try it out on Xbox because I have it on PC, and I think my Xbox will not work with it. I'm not sure. So I'm very happy to stay under the limit here. So I think I did a good job. I found something out. I learned today something. Oh, and there we see Knight. Well, Knight, he pushed his handbrake, or he pulled his handbrake or something, because he was catching him very fast. Now he's right here. Right, so. Dexter is back. Welcome back, mate. You are still flying, and you are still in front of me, so you are still safe. So in the meantime, I show you a NEWSKY, so it gives you all the updates, all the things that I change, altimeter change. It tracks everything, takeoff, position update, and stuff like that. A lot of those things. Off black time I recorded. Flaps set to 75%, 50-25. You know. This everything what I did, and then after, yeah, you get the result. But I don't want to go back now to show the other things, because I don't know what it will give. You can also, if you have a problem, you can declare emergency. Then you will not get any penalties for the things that are happening. So that's a good thing. Jetrock, and someday I will try it and run it in VR, and then you can sit in the back and pretend you are admiring the landscape like on a real flight. Yeah, you can do that. I have no experience with VR, but of course you can do that. Just like we are sitting here, those seats are ugly. That's something that I don't like on this plane. That's the cabin here. If you sit here, then my eyes hurt so much. But we can watch outside and see the engines and then landscape. And we don't see cabin crew. Thursday. And Dexter jet program, which gave you Microsoft Flight Simulator and jet program. Yes, if you can run it in VR. Yeah, that night, how did you pass me? You pull your handbrake, mate. You pull at your handbrake. And then... yeah, suddenly at a certain distance, when you were behind me, then... yeah, you were flying again. I think you were going into the menu or something, then you just paused your simulator a little bit. I think that is what happened. And Joe Trimboli Kubica, he's Polish. But he could not find a better name than that. It's forgiven, because I also don't know a name that is from Slovenia or from Latvia. That was in the Formula 1, especially not in the 80s. So, good answer. Do we pass actually Poland? No, we don't pass. Or do we? Maybe. Yes, we passed Poland. The extra Microsoft Flight Simulator and many things is a way you can just hop in smaller planes and do a couple of much lower to the ground. Yes, that's what I like to do as well. And then that, oh yes, it doesn't have to be quite so in full as I can be with airliners like you see here tonight. Yeah. In the beginning, I had no interest in airlines, too complicated and stuff. I completely understand you, Director. For me, it was also the same. But once you get in airlines and airliners and you start to learn a bit about it, then you fly it frequent. But still, general aviation, I still fly that, and I like to fly that as well. Jotrin Body, we are over Poland now, Krakow below, alright. Good. Dexter, but I see what you mean. It's not really a very hectic or relying on a fast direction or something. Yeah, just cruising. It's like that you drive a Harley Davidson and just cruise. That's also hard to start on Harley Davidson, and but once you are cruising, you're going and you're relaxing. Dexter, yes, agree. General aviation is just as much fun. Yeah. I like to switch sometimes, because if you fly weeks and weeks with airliners, then I really need to switch over to general aviation for a while. But if you do that for weeks, then it's just the opposite, you know. So you need to make the bet. So in the meantime, we have 19 votes. Farming Simulator still in the lead with 47%, and then 37 for PMDG, and 16% for the 146 tutorial. So, yep. Dexter, yes, I agree. And then I also like all that comes before flying airliners, deciding you're on a possible route, what distance, what airline or plane, and then setting up the flight time and preparing. Michael, I am back. welcome back, mate. You are still flying, you are still in front of me, so you are safe. Yeah, it's all the things actually, and of course, if you can fly your favorite aircraft, then for me at least, then I'm happy. And yeah, this is my favorite aircraft so far. Of course, it can change after a while, or when there are new planes coming out, and maybe it will change to the RG or to the Fokker, maybe, who knows. But actually I found something new today on this plane, that I can keep my speed, it seems. I didn't know that before. And so if that is the case, then yeah, the RG will not make that much difference, I believe. Michael, are we over Poland? Yes, we are over Poland. Yes, indeed. We passed Krakow. Also, for the people that don't know, this EFB is updated. That's also for the general aviation, the RO3 and the RO3 Turbo, the same layout, exactly the same. So we have a session, we have departure airport, and also arrival, airline KLM, flight number 1919, and then route 722 nautical miles, 31,000 feet, block fuel and zero weight fuel. METAR as well, destination, have all the information that we need. Actually, we don't need that in this plane. I just need the frequency and the course. I still need to look for it, and oops, not it. So there's that, that's the output. We go back here. We have also a moving map. It takes a bit. Then we have the chart, aircraft. So we need to go back here. And we can yeah, make something. What we will make today. I don't know what I can make. Michael, Warsaw coming in. I see your city. Oh, you're from Poland, mate? From Warsaw. Oh, nice. And Joe, you might went to right. Joe, wake up again. I'm sleep flying. All right. And then Michael, yeah, the same here. Can't fall asleep any second. Swarovski logo. There's a nice drawing. It's a rooster. Alright, try that please. Not always need to be serious. Alright. So what we have also something, I don't know what that is. And we have also this. So we do that, and then target altitude. I didn't check, but 97 nautical miles. Top of descent. Joe, Rooster Joe. And then we have also some settings, and that's it. That's our EFB. It's simple, but it works. So 31,000 feet, all right, and then we can see how far we go. We need to go progress page. 374 nautical miles, so still 53 minutes. Dexter at Vitables Productions, repeat after me. Dot 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 is low. Okay. Was that good? So I need to find the final Alright, I need to find my course, guys, and my frequency, because normally it was in the plane, I believe. I think I ever saw that. So where is it now? Where is that thing actually? Can I go closer to here? Message that is not that, direct also not, flight plan. We don't have more than this. Direct. No. Next page also not, so we need to do it right here into the menu. Alright. That's not data link. It is. I don't need weather. I don't need status. Also not. I thought it was here, but maybe not. Nope. This also not. Frequency. No. And progress. That is also not a thing. Not that. It's also not. Second page again. It goes always to the about. Also not working. Database. Not. And then arrival data. Why it's not here? Joe, show please. And then Joe to Michael, where you visiting family on your holiday? Alright. So I need to open Navigraph. Otherwise I will never find it. And then I need to unload. Then I need to import from SimBrief. Then I download that. Then we go to our destination airport. And then we can open chart. And we do runway. What is the runway? Actually, runway 18 is closed, so the other side we cannot land because there is a cross over that 18. So it's runway 36 that we use today. 36 software update later. Runway 36 for approach ILS. Okay. So 355 and 108 for the frequency, 1081. So that is this one, and we can just put this on 1, and that's the frequency that we need. Alright, and then our course is at 355. so we don't need to turn a lot. You can also set this one 355, and everything is already set, guys. Oh, and there is a Knight. He's showing us his tail. Seems that he has a rudder problem. Yes, he has a rudder problem. Joe to Michael, did you get a job at CDT? Hello. And then the extra Joe Trimble and surely is the Michael Joe Trimble, yeah, and Poland and France. Bye-bye. So Desert Night, he has rudder troubles. I think that will give me a nice view. Why that view is not working anymore. And then Michael, I didn't sleep at all. I'm still awake somehow. And the extra Warsaw Airport, EPMO below. Where do you see that? Dexter is in front of us. There is a lot of in front of us. Because I don't see what show. EPMO. I see EPWA and EPMBC. And that's the one that I see. And we just passed EP and M. For you still coming, but are you so far in front of me then? I don't see any airport. Further down. Joe, Michael might detour and land here. Maybe. And Dexter for you, still coming up. Low for Michael. And then the Dexter, why that title? What title? What is the title? So we are halfway our flight for today. And then if you check here and go to the progress page, then we can see that we have 45 minutes to fly and still 320 nautical miles. And Knight is right in front of me. And then behind me I have Mr. Joe at 34,000 feet. So that's nice. And then for the people that joined my airline on NEWSKY, I will give you a plane tomorrow, or maybe after the stream. In the moment that I have time, I will release some planes, and then we can do the same thing as I do today, but then tomorrow for the airline. And if you want to do a flight, then you can also do a scheduled flight from Liège. Then you go to another airport, and I think you need to do then also a return, or maybe to another place. I don't know just exactly how it works, but yeah, we will find out together. Joachim Foley, I'm just past Hollywood, halfway, yeah. And Michael, it's funny because didn't have any Red Bull nor coffee. And Joachim Foley, they were getting a slipstream from the United Night, indeed. And Dexter at Joachim Foley, hello. Okay, we go. So yeah, we are doing a good job to manage our speed. It seems 419 knots is the ground speed. So yeah, they're doing great. Not much issues. I just hope I don't have a crash to desktop, because in my test flight actually before, then the crash to that stop. Joe, to Michael, you didn't watch any of Dave's farming sims either, did you? No. And then Joe, I imagine the wake being that you that close, yeah. I think that will be not good. But I don't have any turbulence or something, nothing at all. That's something that I really am missing here in this sim. Turbulence, because everyone has turbulence and I don't. A little bit jealous. And then Michael at Coaching Bullet, oh no, I didn't, I can't remember how I survived that night. So we can also do a cabin tour. And I also wish that the seats and everything was a little bit nicer here in the cabin, and that also some people made some other seats as well, like they do in the Phoenix. So now you have all the time all the same seat. So I wish we could swap it. Michael, did KLM have a British Aerospace 146 in their fleet? Nope. I thought they had, especially not in this livery, but maybe maybe another company of the KLM had a 146, but for sure not in this livery. It was even older livery. But I will check for you. No. Yet McDonnell Douglas MD-11, the DC-9, the DC-10, the L-188 Electra, the Fokker 70, no, the 100 they had, Douglas DC-8, the Convair CV-80, also the 767, the BAC BAc 111, and then the Airbus A310, but no 146. But this is not a realistic flight or a real flight. We are using on-air company as well, so the flight comes from there, and yeah, the plane needs some clothes, so these are the clothes for today. You cannot wear always the same, so I switched just between some liveries that are available or that we can use for that flight. But for this flight I didn't find anything that would fit, so I just took KLM because I found that livery. That's why. Joe, my coffee is typing those messages. Top chatter, here I come along. And then Michael, I know they had the Fokker 70 and the MD-11. Well, according to my information, they only got the 100. I was a bit surprised, but maybe it's the day from my information is wrong. But it says only the 100 and not the 70. So, yeah. And Carmen and David, Dexter is a Joe. And Michael, iconic planes. But the 747 KLM has to be my favorite. Yeah, they have still 3 planes of that. 747, so it's nice. But I know Brussels Airlines had the Avro and the 146, I believe, or it was only the Avro, but yeah, it's a similar plane. And then that night at Corinne Davis, Joe is fooling. Dexter, it's weird. I like the 747, but it's not my favorite airplane. What's your favorite airplane, Mr. Director? And Corinne, I will try to get a win from him that night. Dexter, very cunning. But that reminds me a lot of the 70s disasters movies too. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But they are still flying, and the last one was made this year or last year. So. Oh, she will fall back. She's also falling in sleep, it seems. Stay awake, Miss Lizzie. Michael, yep, the Tenerife disaster. Dexter, the 310 quite high up there, but also got the, what to like, the A330 and the MD-11. Well, for the 310, you will have 2 flights to next week, and then I think maybe also the week after that we have a flight with the A310. So there is another A310, and I think it's with an Asian or Kenya, I believe. We have also a flight in Africa, in Kenya, with the A310, I believe. So that there are 3 flights. So I can tell you actually where we are flying. So tomorrow we fly from Victoria, Spain to Nottingham in the UK with the PMDG 737 DHL cargo. So that's the flight for tomorrow. And then Monday we fly from San Pedro Sula, Honduras to Miami International. We do that with the Airbus A310, the 600. Tuesday we have another flight with this plane. So then we fly from our destination today in what is that, Riga, and then we go to somewhere else. I have no clue yet where we're going. Then the Wednesday, depending on the vote, we do a tutorial from the PMDG, or the 146 for this one, or farming sim, depending on the vote. That's for Wednesday, and Thursday is then the last stream of the week from next week then, and then we fly from Salvador, Brazil, to Barreiras in Brazil, and we do that also with the A310 600. So that's the planning for next week until Thursday. Friday we don't have a stream because I need to work up very early on Saturday morning. So that is what it is. But then also, I think after that we have an Australian flight with Rex, and then we have a Kenya flight with the A310. So Rex, they are flying, I believe, with 737, and then we have once again the A310. But then in that week after I will also do the Eurowings flight with a pilot's life. Try to put that in as well. Joe Trimboli, for the British Aerospace 146, I couldn't get my TCA quadrant controller working for engines 1+2, but 3 and 4 worked. Okay. And then Dexter to Michael, yes, that of course too. And then Michael to Joe, there's a walk around for that. And then I don't know, but I'm also cheating with that because I don't use my all the levers here. I just use 2 levers, and 1 and 2 is 1 lever, and 3 and 4 is 1 lever. I have the option to have 4 levers on my quadrant, but I don't use that. Otherwise, I need to switch too much between general aviation, 2 planes, 2 engine planes, and 4 engine planes, and always putting those things on it and take it off. And if you do that too much, eventually something will break. So I try to keep it as standard as possible, and just a 2 engine setup, and that's why I configured, put it actually 2 levers for 1 lever on my throttle button, if you understand what I mean. Alright, now I need to go back. Dexter to Michael. Oh, I thought that, yeah, I was already reading that. So walk around. An early reminder from Joe: shut down engines before sky dolly or for on air. Yes, thank you very much, mate, to remind for that. Indeed, and also for NEWSKY. Actually, I need to shut down the engine. And then to Michael, Joe, you get another controller. Don't fly with the British Aerospace 146 low. And then Michael, do you have the Airbus quadrant from Trustmaster, Joe? Dexter, by the way, I think the last day of the spring sale in the Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace today. Okay, so guys, spend your money and buy stuff. Michael, yeah, I have it set up like David, yeah. It's otherwise, you have no other option because you have only 2 levers, but I believe I have 4, but then even that, just use 2. And then Joe to Michael, yep, well, the flap and speed rate at all. And then Michael, that's the way. Corin, how far to the top of descent? I've actually not clue. So still 32 minutes to fly, 218 nautical miles to go. So yeah, 125 nautical miles to go before top of descent, something. Yep. Michael, set engine 1+2 as your left, and 3+4 on your right lever. Yeah. Dexter to carbon 63 nautical miles for you. Alright, so we are 60 nautical miles as between us. And then Joe, I started with a clean controller profile, but still had the issue. And then Michael, the stock profile won't work since it's assigned to engine test. And then Joe, okay, thank you. Another look at after the stream. Good night, anyone using the Stream Deck from Microsoft Flight Simulator? Not me. I'm not using that. And Dexter, yes, be careful with the cells. Even voyages cost money. Yes, sometimes more than because it's a sale. You want to buy something more in sale, then eventually it will cost you more. But you will have more, of course, but you will spend more. Joe, tonight I have a 15 button version hooked up with the A320 profile, but don't use it as much as I should. Well, I don't use any buttons. I have also buttons on my throttle quadrant, but I don't use them. Also on my yoke. Michael, I've got 10 different profiles for different aircraft. I have only 5 or 6 or something. I have a 4 engine, and that's for the 747 and this one, but I have also the especially for this one profile, so 4 engine plane with 2 levers. Then also for the A321 I have one for the Phoenix, I have one for the fly-by-wire, but I also use that for the 737. I've done 2 for helicopters. That's it, I believe. Last night, Joe, there's a payware software for at home sim. So we check our fuel, because that's also important. If we have not enough fuel on board anymore, then we get penalties from everyone. So Michael is still there, Dexter and Knight. Oh, and Joe is coming as well. So I'm the slowest plane here today. So it seems that we go to Farming Simulator 22 for a Wednesday, and yeah, no tutorial. Alright. Then I will have a discussion with some people in the chat later on, and then we'll see how we can do a tutorial to learn a plane, because I like to help and take some time for it. Dexter, 24 nautical miles to a top of descent. Alright, so we'll check my destination airport, the next page. What is this? Runway 36. Yeah, so it's ground level 87. We'll go here and then to the calculator, and we just type 87. And then you see that our top of descent is 99 nautical miles. Alright, so back here, progress, and what is that, 184 or something. So then we need to go actually to, yeah, let's say 2000 feet something. There we go. In the meantime, we have 14 likes. Thank you guys for liking the stream as well. And then, yeah, it's already 11:06 on local time here. I believe in the sim we are 10 hours behind. So it will be 12 o'clock in the sim. No, 1 o'clock, sorry. 1 o'clock. $177. Also on that NEWSKY app or virtual airline, depending on your home airport, one airport is more busy than the other one, so you will get more or less passengers depending on your airport. So if you have a small airport that in real life is not so busy, then you will get not so much passengers. And if you take a very busy big airport, then you will get more passengers, something like that. But There were also already some airlines at Brussels airport, so I took Liège. Joe to Michael, self-made or downloaded.
Frequency change approved KLM 110. Kaliningrad Center KLM 110 is type British Aerospace AIRLINE 7 miles northeast of Echo Papa Bravo November flight level 315. Request flight following.
KLM 110 Kaliningrad Center. Squawk 7121.
So if you see on the
Squawk
behind my
7121
back,
KLM
actually,
110.
right here, you can see an overlay of NEWSKY. Okay, if I turn off my webcam like this, then you see actually right here an overlay that I'm
Roger
running
KLM 110.
NEWSKY. Maybe you can remove that. Need to look in that, but it's a little bit behind me. And for all the pilots that want to join, it's free, so you can try it out. If you don't like it, then you don't lose anything, because it's all for free. But in the future there will come some DLCs or extra options that you need to pay for, and also for the virtual airline you need to pay. How much I don't know, but now it's still for free. They just don't want that everyone is making virtual airlines, and then it will be not in use or something, and they try to avoid that by paying for that. But for now, everything is for free. So very empty cabin. Michael 5050, I've copied some sensitivity settings and made exclusively for the A320, 737 and added them to my liking. To 153. So let's say 50 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. And we see still Knight right there. I lost the other one, it seems. Where are the names? There are the names. Okay. We see Joe right here. And then Knight is a little bit lower as us. So they are protecting my little plane. Joe to Michael, nice. Do you have the 15 or the XL version? Why is this white and there is nothing on it? So what is that? So there are buttons that I never used, so I don't know for what that is. So don't ask me. Michael, top of descent coming in. Yep. We are close, coming closer. So 142, so 42 nautical miles to go, and then we start our top of descent. So I'm prepared. ILS frequency is in right here and right there. Our course 355 is in as well. So everything is fine. The only thing what we need to do is reduce our speed, go down and land. So we will click that button when we start our descent, Then we go just to manual mode, and then we descend of the between 1500 and 2000 feet, and then we click on vertical speed, and we turn on autopilot once again on, and then it will come good. Good night. What do you mean the joystick? Oh, Michael. What do you mean the joystick? Yeah. The extra traditional altitude, transition altitude 5,000 feet. Alright. I never make use of that. Judge and Polly to Michael, I think we are talking about different things. So I was talking about the Stream Deck, but I think you are talking about controller profile. Nice guys.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
They are talking to each other about two different things. Great. And just stay talking. So it's very similar. Good job, guys.
Vilnius Center, KLM 110, flight level 320.
127. So 27 to go. And make our turn a little bit. And I'm checking if we are still on course. I guess so, because Joe and Knight are around me. So little nav map says top of descent of 1995 nautical miles away from the airport. And I will start at 100 something, because they say in 99. Right, descending to 10,000 feet, alright. We have some altitudes here. 2005, 6,240 knots, between 9,005 and 10,005 at Gunta. Alright. That's the next waypoint. There's 84 nautical miles that we have to be at, between 9,000 and 9,500 and 10,500 feet. We have still 80 nautical miles to do that. Carvin, your new laptop buttons are a different place than my big one. Oh, so you have a different one. What do you have? Azerty or Crafty? Do you use here Azerty all the time, or I use that all the time? Alright, I will start my descent as well, guys. I will turn that on. Then this can go up. This can go up as well. We reduce our speed. There we go. And then turn that off. Autopilot off. And then we will descend a bit. But not too fast, guys. Do it slowly. Going, and the screen is smaller. Okay. So we are descending. We'll see how that goes. So what else we need to do now? Now we need to switch over to APU once again. So we will start our APU up. There's a different thing that you need to do here in the sim. Oh, with this plane, you need to do takeoff with APU on, and then before landing you put it on again, because during the flight you turn it off. Okay, APU available, so APU air available on, and then APU generator on as well. Now I'm not sure anymore if you needed to turn this off once again, engine air, or not. Don't remember. Maybe we need to descend a little faster, so we'll try to do that once again. Let's go fast. Good now that Carvin Davis install an emulator like MAME and play all the arcade games available, more than in 10,000 I guess, and all will not take more than 100 megabytes. So Carvin, what do you mean? So yeah, I heard about that. It's just a little thing you can put it in, and then you have a lot of those older arcade games. Indeed. Okay, speed is okay. And I turn on the names again so I can see Michael, Knight, and Dirkster right there. And then where is Mr. Joe? He's hiding. Oh, there he is. 26,000 feet. Going, I might not as wasting my memory, or gigabyte. Okay, so we have 17 likes, so thank you very much, guys. And Kevin, you have your Xbox. So 45% for the farming sim. Alright. And Kevin Davis is 81.7 gigabytes, free from 117. So once we will land this thing, park to the on the parking spot, Then I will turn off the engines, what I normally not do, but for two reasons I need to do it now before I go to the replay, because it's for on-air company, and also for that NEWSKY, that I need to turn off engines and lights and stuff. Otherwise, they will give me penalties. And then we will also check out the airport in Riga. Because I actually wanted to do an A220 flight with the Air Baltic. But the A220 is not available yet, so we are still waiting for that plane. Coming from my new laptop. And now to Carwin, there is a list of games, it will not take anything, don't worry. And Michael planning to do a trip to Riga. Oh, nice. Always nice, mate. Meantime, I also need to check my next waypoint. We are coming closer and closer. Actually, I can check that right here. So 37.7 nautical miles to go. We still need to descend 10,000 feet, because at the next waypoint we need to be between 9,500 and 10,500 feet. Kevin Davis, I refreshed my page as it froze, and Davey had a face like a talking movement away. That would be ugly. Joe, if you 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 says Victor. What is that? I don't get it with that APU thing. $18,500 feet, 300, 400, something. And guys, don't forget to put in Discord somewhere, but everyone on the same page, if it's possible, to put in your plane that you want to fly tomorrow. So the A320 Neo, the Phoenix, one of the PMDG 737, 67, 800. Put it in. I prefer not to have a 747 for now. I just want to see how the things work out. Yeah. So the most common planes. Let me know what you want to fly tomorrow, and then I'll try to give you a plane for tomorrow. For the people that joined the airline, virtual airline from Wolf's production. That night I feel so happy my PC did not freeze until now. Touch wood. Wow, I'm also happy that my PC didn't crash, or my sim didn't crash to a desktop, because I had it before the stream. I had it. Joe Velocity XL, Michael Beluga. Well, those planes are not in. Because I wanted to fly for that company where the NEWSKY is made actually to new pilot. I wanted to fly the British Aerospace, but I didn't see it there. So maybe the plane is not available. But I checked the list, what planes or airframes that were available, and the 146 was available. So I say, yeah, okay, let's try it out. But I did my test flights actually with the Phoenix, and my first landing was a nice landing. Joe, he saw the results of it. It's on my Discord page actually. So yeah. And from then I could start my virtual company, and I started the first plane, this one. And Michael, oh, nice ice. Nice, well done. And show my own Michael, nice so far. The Beluga, oh yeah, nice plane. I never saw it in real life. Want to see it in a real life, of course. So we set our Q&A chat 3027. On plane, we need to go slower. We need to go slower. We're just on a limit. $12,600 feet. And 12 nautical miles away, so we will make that. And I will descend a little bit slower, guys. Lift the nose up a little bit. And there we go. Autopilot on, and there we go. Hopefully that will work out. It's just the same as before. Michael, no, but probably go for the 737 or the A300. Yeah, but let me know, and I will then prepare everything for tomorrow, and then we will see how we do it next week, depending on what pilots come with us, and yeah, what you want to fly and which planes we have available, and also what it costs all for the company, the virtual company, what it costs for that, to have more planes, so we can rotate a bit with the planes, so you have always the plane that you want to fly for every stream. So that's what I want to do, but I don't want to release 10 Boeings when everyone likes to fly the A320s or something. Sean Delaney, how many days does it take to land 146? The answer is 2. What is that, Sean? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for joining. But how many days does it take to land 146? The answer is 2. Why 2? Why 2? I don't get it.
128.0
Oh.
KLM 110.
Okay, yeah, we turned that
Riga
off.
Center
That's good.
KLM 1109,000.
Go. We need to turn that on. We are too late with that. Penalty point
Riga Center
once
KLM
again.
110. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
So next waypoint we need to be at 6,000 feet. And that is
Cleared through Charlie airspace.
we will see
KLM
that immediately.
110.
6,000 feet, we are at 8,000 feet. 9.8 nautical miles. Sean, because the other one is too busy messing with the first officer. I will not dare that. Right, you can see the runway. All right, that's good. Make sure it's the correct one. And Joe, make sure you see the runway and not the taxiway. That's for Joe then. 7,000 feet. What is after that? 2005. Why everything is gone now? Okay, there we go. Let me check. Let's start well. Let's hold. Let's stand by and hold. Okay, we just need to click it one more time. So 5007. Autopilot off, and then we change once again our vertical speed. Joe, first I need to see the correct airport, and then Michael wait for me. That's not. Night of night, that joke, boy, laughing. Yeah, now we need to go to 2,500 feet.
KLM 110, contact Riga approach on 13.85.
And we are at
Good day.
4,006. We are also slowing down, so we need to give some power at one moment. So flaps 33, we need to select that, but that doesn't do anything. Why is that? That's a bummer. 4,100 feet. Oopsie whoopsie, what I did. Alright. Normally it should start flaps 33, and then our needles need to go to right here, 123 something. That not seems to work today. 3007 will be a little bit early at 2005. Michael is behind. Also, you will see on top of my screen here the rate, landing rate from NEWSKY. We will maybe not the geese that I use normally. I didn't start it, but maybe you will still see it. I have no clue. In your left corner, top corner, but in the middle, top, you will see a landing rate as well. Maybe it can be blocked by that bar, the green bar. So we'll see how that works out. Dexter, Night of Night, turbulent. Okay, yeah, a little bit, but not that much for me. 2,900, just on time. We will be at Why we don't descend anymore? We're a little bit high then, because that plane don't want to descend anymore. Alright, so those things can go off. Then we go to right here. Alright, speed brakes, sky dolly, record. And I have not a good feeling with this approach, because I have the feeling I'm missing something. Flaps 18. Enjoy Sky Dolly, yeah. And then Carmen Davis, yesterday was my sister's birthday. Oh, that's nice. Happy birthday to her, mate. Landing gear down. Surf, turbulence, wait and see, and Dexter all in one piece. Still, I'm like that I'm landing soon. I have no call outs today. Okay, now it's set. Speed, throttle. We have flaps 24, we go to flaps 30. Also everything needs to be set before 500 feet. Maybe I also need to set my course. Good job. Then we go to flaps at 33. So full flaps. Speed brakes off. Speed is okay. It's above what is that? 140. And we will see how we will do that. It seems that I'm not lined up or what. Move the runway a little bit to the left. Alright, so here we come. We have a headwind of 14 knots. 14 knots. Now we'll turn off the names for a second. And focus me on the runway. And maybe I also need to do this. No, just need that.
Wind 010 at 11 knots.
That's not a perfect landing. Good job, mate. Good job. Good and body well done. That at night. Alright, so 1.3 to go.
500.
500. My plane. You need to be centered. Not too early, not too late. And then it will be too late.
50. 40. 30. 20.
Too late.
10.
Landing time logged.
we have a bump. Bad landing. Speed brakes. And we run into glide at night. Oh. Sorry. Could not stop. My bad. I thought I could stop. No, and slide bump and not move.
Request taxi to the gate.
Alright, so where's the other one? Michael. I go a little bit further, faster with my...
Taxi to gate 225 using taxiway Delta, Foxtrot Charlie Papa.
So a real bummer. And Joe is also coming. Joe, don't touch Sky Dolly, thank you very much. First I need to turn off my engines, so we will park first. And before we do that, still a bit out. So, taxi lights on, exit a runway, that's clear. We retract the flaps, and then we go back to here, and then we will see Michael and Joe landing. That was not how I wanted to land today, but everything under control, everything was smooth except long landing, and then I tried to manipulate the things, and then it goes wrong. I also will end the poll for today for the people that still want to vote. 1 minute, and then I close the vote. We have 25 votes, 44% of for the Farming Simulator 22 for Wednesday, 32% for the 737 tutorial, and 24% for the 146 tutorial. So 1 minute, and then I will close the poll. Dexter, mine was a bit floaty and long. Yeah, mine was also long, way too long, so I will get penalty points for that, and also for the hard landing and the bounce, and maybe also not center, but we will see after. So we are waiting for Mr. Michael. Carwin, what do you mean tutorial? Well, how you need to set up a 737 or a 1446 wing. Just from cold and darks, start everything up, every switch, button, knob that you need to set in order to start your aircraft or prepare your aircraft for the flight. So some people are not familiar with the 146, so that's why I wanted to do it. It's also useful for the RG that is coming in the future. So if the people are interested in that one, then they will get the step up front end, because it will be pretty similar. But also some people want to fly the 737, but are also not familiar with that one, so just like to help them to get familiar with that one. So here we have Michael, no nose gear. So let's see how we do that. Nice. Yeah. Good job, Michael, as always. Okay, so we will jump back to our plane, and we will park that quickly. Actually, not that quickly, because we cannot go too fast. Joe found the airport now, looking for the taxi way to land on. Good job. Good luck. Dexter, whoa, nice landing, Michael. Yeah, Michael is doing a great job all the time. All the time. Joe, how's that? The turbulence? I didn't have any problems with turbulence, Joe. I never had. I have only problems with myself. So, we will go back to the. Let's see, how far is he out? 1,000 feet. So we wait here for Joe. Otherwise, I will miss him. Okay, 26 votes. Minute is over, guys. In the meantime, already 3 minutes. So we have 26 votes, and Farming Simulator wins with 46% and 31% for the 737. So we do Wednesday potatoes. Thanks to Dirkster. Yeah, but we are almost done with that. Maybe we can do some cotton if it's still available. And I still need to see how I need to feed those cows. There we have Joe with Neo. Seems to go fine. It's a bit laggy. Alright. I don't know if I saw a bounce or it just was a bit laggy. But yeah, seems to be a nice landing. Nice landing. Dexter long. Maybe do the 737 tutorial the following week. I can still do that. I thought you finished with the potatoes already. No, not yet. Almost, but not yet. Potatoes takes a lot of time because we only take 5 rows to take it out with the machine, and yeah, everything. There are a lot of potatoes, of course. So the trailer is full very quickly. So, Joe, you had stutters here. Oh, okay. That's never a good thing when you need to land. So we will park somewhere here. Not follow the lines or the dots. That night mission accomplished. The PC guilty again. So nice to hear that, mate. Like you also my PC survived. It didn't crash yet. So, but you never know. It's never done before it's done. So 17 lines. Alright. We will park here. There's not a space for this plane because the jetways cannot reach me. But want to be a bit social. Okay. Parking brake set. Yeah, tonight it's a small airport, but not that bad. Okay. And then Michael and George and Bullet long. I had my eyes closed. So I like a smaller airport. So yeah. So landing lights, taxi lights on, off. Sorry. We need to turn off other lights as well. Logo light off. Those lights off. Oh. I forgot my strobe light. Really? So we get extra. You will see. I will not have any points left now. And then show to Michael. So that's your secret. All of Davis passengers do the same. All right. So we go to here, and then we turn off our engines. So 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engine off, time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
You see that you cannot see because my thing is in the way. So it's I can close the flight here. So first we go to On Air company and we see what we get there. So landing rate 300. I think that's exactly the same rate that NEWSKY give me. So that was not good. We are level 13 here, and then minus 18 for the crew impact. Yeah, everything is nice here. I didn't see anything of my beacon light or strobe light, and then we just do this. Okay, 89.7 million. That's what we earned, money in total, then, and we earned now this total almost 300,000 euros. All right, so that can go, and then we go to this one, and actually we can close it now, close flight, and then you will warning, this will close your flight, you cannot undo this. Yes, that's what I want to do here. Close flight. All right, so this was our flight. Everything's good. Oh, why did I do? Back here. So duration 2 hours, delay 0.0, that's good. Distance 780 nautical miles, fuel used 4,370 kilograms, passengers 88 from the 112 seats, cargo 1810 kilograms, packs are limited by maximum takeoff weight, expenses 8,671, penalties 0. Whoa. Okay. Revenue 11,704, and we have a profit of 3,033. Yeah, a rating of 7.30. So long landing, 1,211 meters from threshold. You can only have 728 max accepted, so that's a minus 0.69. And then a great touchdown, 300 feet. Wow, that's great. Distance, and then average center line, max center line deviation. So we were centered. Okay, that's good. No beacon light, small penalty for that. No strobe light. 1 point fuel used. That's it. That's our map. And all right, that is it. And then we go to my airline, and then I can manage this, and then have all the info, general, award, pilot. Oh, and we have those two. Do I need to accept that or not? Sorry. Accept. 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 There we go. So pilots accepted. So we have 3 pilots now. Great, great, great. So this can go, and then we will check that out later on. Yeah. Oh, airport, Liège, fleet. That's this, and that's for our planning our flight. Next, for some reason, I often end you with conversations with airport and other with some other controllers that often want to me climb to 9,000 feet or something like that. Yeah, I thought today also when I needed to be landing already, descended me to 32,000 feet. Great, HC, I don't like. Then there's when I made it clear that I intended to land. Yeah, traveling on. I prefer flying a Boeing as opposed to Airbus because each action has an on or off state. Airbus has combined buttons to press. Yeah, yeah, but It's for everyone different. Some people like the Boeing 737 more than the A320, and you have also the opposite. And you have some people that like this plane, like me. But yeah, it's just a personal preference, I believe. Yeah. Tonight, Georgian bully, you need to push back a little in order to have the jetway connected. Yeah. And then Carvin Davis, a great stream as always. David, thank you very much, Carvin. And then Joe, that night was jetway. Okay, so we go to the replay, guys. Replay time. And you can see my poor landing. Where's Sky Dolly? So we stop this. And then we play. There we go. And now it's need to set up everything again. Why we are turning around.
10 miles east of Echo Victor Tango India, 2,700 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie
So it's very
airspace.
silent. My engines are off, I believe.
KLM Kilo Lima, Mike 19er Riga approach. Squawk 4417.
Squawk 4417 KLM Kilo Lima Mike 19er 19.
Sure, Leon, thank you, and Davey, no problem, mate. Welcome. So, yeah, always welcome. So now we have no sound of the engines because I shut them down, and yeah, they don't start up now, of course. And then we hear some clicking things, but we will land decent, I believe. Or yeah, just the way I did, that was not decent. So I got that alone. Yeah, here our landing. I will go a little bit forward to see our impact. Guys, at night 19 likes. Alright, 19. Oh, well, I will make it says 18, so I'll make 19 now. There we go. I just added one. Then I see now 19. So here is our landing. So that goes good, but a bit yeah, slow. And we passed the threshold. And then we bump a bit. And then we slide a bit. That was Michael, nice landing. Well, yeah, would need to be better, much better. So we'll see that from the other side then. And then after this, we do that inside, and then we check out our airport here in Riga. And next week we will depart here once again, and then we fly to some other airport. I don't know which one that will be yet. Michael, I feel it's harder to land. It just not. It's yeah. Everything was going great, but if you do that a few times after each other, you will get used to it. But yeah, I have mostly the problem that or the issue that my nose is too high. I don't like that. I try to avoid that. And so that's the issue that I have with this plane. Now it was okay, but my touchdown was not good. And we had that bump. So it says a rate of 245 and a rate of 249. So for the second touchdown. So right. So we go over to our airport. And I need to go to my camera and then put all of the what is that? Drone speed, follow mode off. There we go. So this is the airport, Riga. We have two planes standing right here. We have a building, buildings, and a plane right here. There's some buildings here as well. So this is beginning of the runway, and then we have a hangar here, a view, Riga, fire department, and some other buildings, buses, and a cargo place. We have the terminal. Didn't check if we can go inside. Yeah, we can, but there's nothing to see. Right, not modeled inside. Then we have the jetways. What else we have? Commercial things, some other parking spots. We have also building right here. Hangars here as well. And then what is that? Is that, oh, that's cars. Yeah, the cars. Helicopters. And some planes. All planes. Control tower, parking lot, and then the entrance of Riga airport. Oh yeah. So this is the airport, guys. Air Baltic. Yes, home of Air Baltic. Nice, nice, nice. So this is the place. This is from high in the sky. That's how it looks. Gavin Davis, I gotta head off and see you all next time. Have a great sleep, everyone. That is nighttime. Great stream. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and see you next time. So tomorrow I will also do a stream then from Spain to the UK, Nottingham. So we fly to Nottingham from Spain, and we do that with a 737-800 with a DHL livery. So welcome, welcome, very nice. So thank you very much, mate. Yeah. So this is a Payware airport. Our departure airport was also Payware. Yeah. So then tomorrow we have, I don't know if it's Payware or not, but I will tell that tomorrow. Good night. Is it considered expensive for 18.80 euro? You want to have my opinion? 18.80 euro for this airport. Is it expensive? Pretty much. Yeah, I think so. It's not a bad airport by any means, but I like to see some more detail, because windows, you don't have windows here. In airports of 20 euro you have, or even less, you have windows sometimes, and I like that. If the things are not modeled inside, it's okay, but this is don't look really realistic in my opinion. But for sure those dark things here, those dark windows, yeah. So want to see that a little bit better. So I have very basic modeling. Yeah. The airport looks good. The default version was not that hot. No. But yeah, it's always better than the default one, of course. But yeah, also the parking lot. And with our departure airport, they didn't have any parking lot, so that's even worse. I don't know what I will give for it, maybe half price or something. Yeah. The extra all in the class, maybe not. And Joe, Peter and DR doesn't like Windows. He prefer Macs. Lol. Good, good joke, Joe. Thank you, thank you. So guys, yeah, here you can see if you like the airport or not. I will always give my honest opinion about it. It's just my opinion. Other people have another opinion. Yeah, it's not bad, but it could be better. Dexter, what do you think of Liège Airport so far? Well, I did 2 landings there today, but I had also an issue with stutters. And that I don't want to put my bad landing on that. But when I was going around with the drone cam, I saw that something that I never saw before. My FPS or my GPU was purple. Heart problems, I think. This thing was purple, and then when I was moving around, suddenly I had only 13 frames a second anymore. So, and that, yeah, I was just going around like this in one direction, and then I got this all purple, and that's not a good sign. If you see purple, then you have heart problems, I believe. But other than that, I didn't check it out really much, but I will do it soon, and then I will give you my honest opinion about it. And I didn't check it out, and when I landed, I took the first exit, and I just came into the terminal. The terminal has only 2 gates and no jetways, and so for the rest it's all cargo actually. But yeah, I will check it out further, and then yeah, maybe tomorrow if I have time, and I try to do a live stream on the airport as well. So, Trev, not good value at €20, worth €10. Yeah. Are you talking about Liège, or are you talking about this one, Trev? And then Dexter, okay, oh my. Joe, Dexter, you're getting good at YouTubing. I might unsubscribe from Dave's channel soon and just watch yours. Good, good, good. And Yusuf Compact, hello, hello, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And just stopping by, so welcome, welcome. We turn that off once again. And Ignite Night, hello, Yusuf Compact. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for flying with me, all pilots like Michael, Dexter, Ignite Night, and Joe, who I forgot. If I forgot someone, sorry for that. And then Dexter, Judge and Brother, I only wanted to keep some of my landings running out of this case, yeah. And then Yusuf Compact looks like a nice airport. Well, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. So. Yusuf Compact, I need to get back flying with you guys soon. Yeah, you definitely need to do that. Yeah, you fly most of the days, and we have also a virtual company now. So we are now with 3 pilots in the virtual company, because I started just that today. So check out NEWSKY if you are interested. Night, thank you all, good night and day, and then Dexter, thank you for streaming, no problem, it was a pleasure. Nice plane, nice company, and nice locations as well, so always a good combination. So guys, this was the stream. Tomorrow we are back, and enjoy your day and night. So, and maybe tomorrow in the morning I'm at Brussels airport. Alright. So guys, thanks for watching. See you and next time. Sleep well. Bye bye.